and we're running. I gotta, oh, there's one. Really? It's not a big one, but that's one. That's a fish. Oh wow, first cast on this. She's deep in there. So that's the problem you're gonna have when you're fishing stuff like this. You gotta gear up with a heavy enough line, and I'm not really that geared up. I just got the, oh, I can feel her thumping. She hit it immediately. Did she come off? I'm telling you, this is not a lie. I'm not playing. Got one on there. So that's one thing that's disappointing for me. I don't get to fight my fish when you're fishing in the weeds like this. That was first cast. Hallelujah. So you got to buy these spinner baits we showed on the Minsky's Bait Shop weekly fishing report. Oh, I thought it was a crappie. Look how fat these Sallies are. I think this is a Sally. It might be a John. Yeah, it's a John. Don't ask me how I can tell, because oh geez, there she goes. There he goes. So even a John, man, he's just, these are they're amazing fish. Please, everybody, throw them back. There's a community pond. There's a sign that says to throw everything back but the bluegills, turtles, frogs, crawfish, newts. I don't care what it is. Anything other than a panfish, throw these fuckers, excuse my language, throw these suckers back. So I'm switching up now. Here's the thing, a pro tip. So the way that we protect this plastic worm, you see I can slip that plastic off and then slide that back to where the hook is exposed, and then never put it in your eyelet. Always put it on the braces to the eyelet, and every time you go to switch up, hook it back up so it's secure. If not, you'll run into a lot of problems. Trust me, I know. I learned the hard way for years and years until I finally just broke down and disciplined myself to do it right. I don't. Okay folks, I came up on a red painted turtle, a mud turtle. She's sitting here, and we're just gonna get real close real quick and just show. She's laying her eggs. I had turtles last year that the turtle, and similar to this ground, laid her eggs in fill dirt, which was just, she's a little scared now, just too hard after the rain and the sun, and they couldn't dig out, so I had to dig them up, and I hatched them actually myself. Alright, so there she is. We'll let her get back to her ritual. Look at that baby. Alright, super neat. All right, so this is the other edge, folks, where I can reach the little opening that I fished before. I think I'm gonna, so I think I'm just superstitious, but I feel like sometimes if you run the spinnerbait, the one piece, the first step before the second step, instead of doing the second step then the first step, which is not how you should do your life. But sometimes I feel like that spinnerbait spooks the fish, and then when you try to come back this plastic worm, they're not as willing. Oh Jesus. Oh. Yep, I missed one, and then another one hooked up with it just right afterwards. Nice, nice. And again, it's a schoolie male, but this is super fun. That flatworm did it, folks. There we go. And these are good fish, man. These are big healthy fish. I haven't had an unhealthy fish come out of here yet. Look at that. Decent. Quarry Hill Park, man. Right under your noses, everybody. Yep, that's definitely, oh, definitely a John. There he went. There's just a little edge that I can get to here, and that was some terrible placement. You gotta pull it up real fast and get it to just skim across top of that water so you don't get in those weeds. You can't let it drop down in at all. It will grab on. That stuff's just nothing but hang-ups sticking out. There's plenty of them, but if you can get on the edge of it and just get your blades to spin for a second, there's a chance you can get a monster on occasion. These are things that you've seen. I just do the same thing over again, and it becomes second nature to me. And I've been realizing that I've been forgetting, and that was a poor cast, but I'm saving myself a whole lot of aggravation by keeping it, just skipping across that top. Oh, we got a good one. We got a good one. Yeah, I don't think it's a 3-pounder, but it's good, solid 2 for sure. A good one. Oh yeah, that's a 2. Pound and a quarter, pound and a half. It's the biggest one we caught today though. So that gives me 3 fish for y'all, 3 fish catches, which is my quota that I like to have. And we got a map turtle laner, baby's eggs. And we're just gonna, there you go, fish. Good fish. Oh, fish. That one that I know is a good fish was a good fish because I seen the size of the swirl. I could see the fish. Oh, I had another taker right there at the edge on the exact same spot. Usually there's a male and a female, and most people rule of thumb is they think the male bites first and then the female. So that could have been a bigger fish, but I've also been finding here lately in the last week or so, the big fish especially are just barely like nibbling at the end of a bait. Oh yeah, it is a good one. Oh Jesus, this is a monster. She's down in the weeds bad. And you just got to keep constant pressure and tension. Don't let it slack up. Even when it gets stuck, just keep that tension steady so she doesn't have a chance to throw that hook. This is going to be a good fish. It's going to be that 2-3 pounder. I got my drag set just right to where it's not too tight, but it's not real loose. And she's coming. Oh yeah. Well, she ain't the monster I wanted her to be, and then when I do finally get a monster, I'm gonna be in trouble. But it is it's a Sally. I can tell by her bunghole. Little butt's right there. You see how it's all nice and red and swollen? That means it's a Sally. There's that Sally. So that's 4 fish catches. Oh, go on, Sally. Wrong way. There you go. Get on over there. Get on. Chester James, Fish Studio. Whoa, bros and brodettes. I went pro for the GoPro. So, solo dolo. Till next time, ciao.